Hi, my name is Brent Harris. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Eguana Technologies and the founder. I'm here from Calgary. I was apprenticed as an engineer in training in the instrumentation business. Learned more about controls, went and built a pipeline in Saudi Arabia, saw all the crazy distributed power systems over there. Basically a bunch of islands running on diesel generators in the desert. And we came up with the idea for Sustainable Energy Technologies together, which was the first name of the company. And we wanted to bring renewable energy and more advanced power systems to remote locations. Realized through work that was done by the Rocky Mountain Institute and its founder Amory Lovins, published a book called Small is Profitable, about the benefits of distributed energy systems, not out in the middle of nowhere, but connected to the grid, and how they could advance grid infrastructure, and especially how energy storage systems could make that happen. The energy storage technology at the time was based on hydrogen through fuel cells. So we developed our power controls technology to connect fuel cells to the grid and be able to do a distributed energy system. Fuel cell technology did not rise to the occasion and meet the reliability targets. So we took our power controls technology and applied it in the solar PV market, connecting solar panels to the grid until 2012, when we saw the rise of electric vehicles and other applications and lithium battery costs coming down, and refocused the company once again on energy storage. And it was at that time we rebranded the company Eguana and focused on lithium battery and other electrical battery technologies to support distributed generation. I think Eguana stands for grid modernization. We're committed to creating this transition, bringing the utilities along, demonstrating that this manufacturing and standard trade person installation approach is really the future for electrical infrastructure, and through our work with utilities to show that it's reliable and delivers performance faster and less expensively than designing big fancy projects. VPP is a broad term, virtual power plant. Basic idea there is you can take all of these 5 or 10 or 15 kilowatt energy storage systems, add them all up and get to megawatts of power, and by operating them together they act as a larger power plant. So that's the virtual aspect of it. They're very real, just broken up into little pieces that are networked together to give the benefit of a larger capacity. The real advantage is that we started out with a vision to do VPPs. The VPP has a lot more stringent requirements of the energy storage system than just delivering backup power and filling it up with solar during the day. We designed the product. My background is instrumentation engineering, so this power control system was designed to be an element in an overall control system and behave in a way that control system engineers expect devices, actuators to behave in their system. So proportional integral control systems built in, cascading controls to give you smooth performance through large step changes. The engineers we work with are always surprised to see that kind of behavior. It's a lot closer to what they see out of a rotating machine versus just, a solar inverter doesn't have a very difficult job. It's just got to, whenever it's sunny, it pulls some power out of the panel, ships it onto the grid. When the sun goes behind a cloud, it slows down and stops shipping it on the grid. Most of them will work on a lookup table, so they'll have maybe 100 different power levels they operate at, and they just step through those as required. We have a real feedback control system that can respond to all those changes and deliver the toughest grid services out there to deliver that right now are only being delivered by gas turbines and large-scale storage. With our residential and distributed storage system, we can get the same high speed response and accurate response to allow utilities to bid those into the electricity markets. Traditional energy and power projects have been large scale and each one bigger than the one before, and trying to get the cost down through those economies of scale. And it's big project economics. You've got custom engineering, long lead time components, custom components, a lot of legal work. Pays a lot of professional fees to do these big projects, but it doesn't scale up. Big advantage from a cost perspective for distributed energy system is they're deployed through manufacturing process, mass manufacturing, and tradespeople, mass installation. So that's the difference. You don't have a 10-year project cycle. It's coming out 10, 15 kilowatts at a time, every day, day by day. The technology is evolving in real time, so you'll be installing one technology this year and change next year, always putting the latest stuff in, and it's modular. You can do small systems, big systems, it's the same approach for all of them.
Maligne. Let's talk Maligne a bit.
We have our new product coming out for Germany is the first one in our revamped product line. We're moving to more of a vertical format, more aesthetically pleasing for installation in the home. And we're starting with Germany as we move into that market through a leasing program with a partner of ours, Finanzdesk. Finanzdesk already has thousands of solar systems under a leasing program where the bank, Finanzdesk, owns those systems and the homeowners are paying a fee. With the changes in the electricity prices in Europe and the anxiety over what's happening east of there, Finanzdesk sees the opportunity to go back to these customers, add a storage system, improve the economics of the solar, and earn an additional revenue stream off of that, essentially taking it away from the utility and bringing it to themselves.
The Nirvana, what happened to it, what the progress of it is like, kind of the decision-making process either way.